Oh, Tanner just posted a video like literally two. Sooner people are going to be watching that. Or Tanner could join the live stream. I told him come join the live stream. Like, oh, he's doing like the Hawkeye. Hey, what's going on? Non Zamfir, Christy, WX Panda. Happy Friday, guys. Welcome to this. It's been a minute since we've had a stream, since I've done a stream. It's been how long? What was the last time I did the stream? Oh, also, I asked Tanner to stop by the stream. He literally just posted another video, and I was like, "You got nothing better to do? Just come by the stream." What's going on, AJ? Mr. Buns said, "Hey to you at Superfest Florida at the end of the show." You know what? Oh man, it's really hard to tell who I talk to by their screen names. You gotta send me some pictures so I know who it was. Alex Blood, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. How's the audio sound? Does it sound okay? I'm actually using this mic. I haven't used this mic in a long time. Actually, I used this back when I used to stream like video games and stuff. There we go. Now I can see it. I was volunteer with the. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that. And AJ, what? I hope it was stock. I mean, it doesn't matter if it was stock wheels or not. Curbing wheels is bad, no matter when, no matter what wheel you. A little compressed, but not horrible. So pretty much business as usual. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. A little compressed. How about now? How does it sound now? I had a what is that thingy called? Why is it so low? I had a noise gate on there. Filters. Let me see. How about this? How about this? There. I added a little bit of gain. How's it sound now? Well, I don't want to talk too loud because I'm in the basement and my daughter's room is just a little bit to the right, and sometimes she can hear stuff. I doubt she'll wake up. Got a couple more people here. Looks like Joshua Lewis, welcome. Gigabeat, welcome. Yeah, I mean this is like a $60 mic off of Amazon that I bought like a long time ago, so I could to become like uh, a big Twitch streamer, which was not a dream that was realized. I promise you that. Let me see. What was I? I went to go back and see when. I wanted to see when was the last time I did a live stream. That's why I went back to go look. It has been 4 months ago. That was the last time I did a live stream. So it's been a minute. No, I didn't do Call of Duty. Actually, here I can actually show you guys exactly what I did. A lot of you don't really get to see this because I keep it hidden from you. I actually used to stream a variety of video games, and more specifically, I used to stream like I used to dress up as a different character. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. You should be able to see my desktop. If you don't see it, let me know. I'm actually not monitoring any of this like I should be. I actually should be monitoring all this. So let me go back to the old days, way before WRX stuff. Oh man, there's some ways to go. You know what? Now I think about it, I should have set up my second monitor so I can actually see what's going on. You know what? Let me do that. Let me plug up my second monitor real quick. I will be right back. And meanwhile, you guys can see this. Oh my goodness, where is it? Why is this still loading? Okay, hold on. Let me plug up my second monitor. Oh, here we go. Make sure that is working. See how prepared I am for this? I should have been a little more prepared. Even though this whole time I've been like just messing with the mic. Charles, Chris Charles, welcome. MK, welcome. Dude, you know, Captain Blackbeard. Dude, those were the old days. I've considered like going back and doing another like DTV news type of section, but bro, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of my time. Here we go. All right, cool. Now I got you guys set up. Whoa, what did I do? I messed everything up. I messed something up. Where'd it go? You guys lost me. Shoot. Oh boy. Rectum, welcome. Recent sub. Thank you so much for enjoying the videos. Gmon, welcome. I have lost my video stream. I don't know where the hell it went. Oh, what the hell? The camera just disappeared. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Back. Okay. Christy V. Warmy, welcome. Oh, man, we got tons of people here. Let me get this sorted out real quick. Let's move you guys over here. There we go. I can see the chat. Can I see the chat? There we go. I can see the chat now. There we go. Now I can see the chat. Okay, so what I wanted to show you guys was this right here. So, desktop. Okay, there we go. YouTube Studios being just a dingbat. Okay, so a lot of you don't know. Many people actually don't know that I used to stream on Twitch before I got on YouTube. And I used to stream stuff kind of like this. Like, I used to dress up as the character that I was playing the game of. So in this case, I was playing Batman, and I dressed up as the Joker. So I would do the voice, I would do the makeup, I would do all kinds of stuff, which I don't know if it actually is playing through the desktop. So that's what I did. And I did that for like, damn, what was it, a year? I streamed for a whole year? I streamed for, I want to say maybe 9 months like this. And I did different characters. I did the Joker. I dressed up as a Viking. I dressed up like a fighting game character. I did just all kinds of crap. And this is basically a repository of all of the streams that I did. You know, I dressed up as Dracula and I played Castlevania during Halloween. That was a lot of fun. But it amounted to nothing. Like, I had nobody came to watch. It was actually pretty demoralizing. Let me catch up on these chatty chats. Brian says, "Do it radio style, War of the World style." Oh my goodness, that would be something else. Because I am a big fan of that movie, even though like a lot of people didn't like the remake or whatever. Hello, Douglas. Who else just joined? Rectum is here. Rectum. Who's your favorite? My favorite Joker of all time has to be Cesar Romero. I'm a fan of Cesar Romero. And I have actually done a lot of cosplay as Cesar Romero. Let me see. Do I have... Because he was just the goofiest one you could think of. I'm like Googling my own Instagram. Sorry. So this was the Instagram that I had for my streaming. And let me go back to... Here we go. So there you go. So that's what I dressed up as. And now before, I didn't have long hair. I actually used to have short hair for a long time. And so it would be really poofy, and it would actually look like Cesar Romero from the old Batman. Dude, everybody loves Heath Ledger. Yes, he's amazing. Heath Ledger was amazing. But I want to say, because that's who I started watching as a kid. Are you gonna come on the stream and say hi? No, you're not gonna come on the stream and say hi? Okay, because you are a celebrity in my Freddy Krueger movie. No? I'm good. Okay, all right, bye. Yeah, wife doesn't want to get on stream. What is going on? I gotta figure out. I'm gonna start Watching Bill Dance shorts? Who's Bill Dance? I've ever seen male. Yeah, so Rectum, this was the whole idea. You rarely see male cosplay in streams ever. So I was like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. There's like a whole market of people who don't get to see this. Maybe I'll be able to do that. No, it doesn't. It didn't work that way. Nobody came to see it. So okay, so it's like, for me, it's Jack Nicholson and Cesar Romero are like really close because as a kid, my two experiences of the Joker were Jack Nicholson and Cesar Romero. Like, I used to wake up every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. to watch the 60s Batman TV show. And then I didn't watch like Batman and Batman Returns until I was like a little bit older. And of course, every character in those movies, like, you know, Joker is freaking amazing. Penguin is amazing. I was going to say Batwoman. Catwoman is amazing. Like, all the characters are really, really good in all those movies. So, like, I don't know if it's fair to try to compare because they were all different. Anyway, here's a couple other pictures. So I did that. This was basically what I would dress up when I played like a fighting game. So if I'm playing like Tekken or Street Fighter, it just look like a brawler. I did a stream of Destroy All Humans, and I actually painted my face blue, and I did the whole stream. I made this UFO out of cardboard. I wore this the entire 3 hours that I streamed that game and talked in like an alien voice. Like, talk about dedication. Like, I tried to do this shit. I did another one. This is like this really shitty Photoshop I did where I actually dressed up as the Mad Hatter for my birthday. That was a really fun one. Played Alice Madness Returns. I played a bunch of 007 games dressed up as like the shitty 007. I played like a bunch of... I was playing For Honor. I was playing For Honor online dressed up as a Viking. That was fun. I played Neo. I streamed for 7 hours playing Neo. 6 hours. And I took a shot for every time I died. And let me tell you, by hour 2, I was wasted. Actually, I made this samurai suit out of cardboard myself. I wasted a lot of time on stream trying to do fun stuff like this. Here's me as Dracula. I played pretty much every Castlevania game. Where are the old stream videos? Reviews and shit. They are hidden. You actually don't get to see them because they're on my YouTube channel. I just have them hidden. People actually can't see them because I don't know how that would affect the algorithm if I just like start dropping them. I may actually start just enabling one a week just so people can go watch them. Rectum, hey man, thanks for stopping by. Take it easy. What else did I have? Oh, I played Red Dead Redemption as a cowboy and actually did the cowboy voice, which was hilarious. I actually found that to be a lot of fun. When I played World of Warcraft, I actually made this whole suit like I was supposed to be God, what do they have in Warcraft, man? What the hell is the name? What are they called? They're not wizards. Mages. Oh my God, I don't know. I played this game for 17 years. I can't believe I forgot that. And I did a couple other things, like I dressed up as Dionysus when I played Hades, which is a fun roguelike. If you never played that, it's a fun one. Bloodborne, so I dressed up the closest I could find to like a Bloodborne cosplay, so that was fun. Let's just say, I wasted a lot of time trying to do things on the internet. Let me bring this back over here now. What time? Oh, here. Let's do another 8:30. Let's do the stream. I actually have everybody on the I did the wheel of names here. Let me show you. I got a wheel of names here. I did the wheel of names. Where's my wheel of names? Here we go. So I got the wheel of names. Everybody is actually on the stream, or everybody that entered is on here. It was 379 entries from I want to say the beginning of October or like the first or second week of October to October 31st. So sorry, Quirky, the giveaway actually ended. I think it was like midnight, October 31st. So you can't enter it anymore. So this is everybody that entered. So I've got all their names and their ID numbers, so you guys can't see their last names, emails, all that. So we'll spin this, and whoever wins, wins. I know, man. Sorry you missed it so late. I try to posted everywhere I could, but you know, these kind of things sometimes they happen. I did it at 5,000 subscribers. I'm gonna do it again at 10,000 subscribers. And right now, so I'm giving away one parent intake. It'll be your choice of color. You're actually parent is gonna send it to you directly. I don't actually have it, so Jeff Parent will send it to you, and then you will get one free e-tune from Graham over at Boosted Performance Technology or Tuning. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing technology. But of course, you need to have the an access port already, right? So I'm still giving you a lot of stuff for free, and I'm really thankful for Perrin for giving that away, which is really cool that he's doing that. You know, it's like a $400 intake, right? $350 intake, and you're getting like $400 worth of tuning from Graham. Again, big thank you to both of them for even providing these things for me to give away. Like, they're not for me to give away. They're just being really, really nice. So, like, it's pretty cool. Oh, you already have an air intake? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is kind of for people to pop in here if you just got an access port, or you're just kind of thinking, like, you're kind of on the fence, like, should I tune the car? Should I not tune the car? You don't really know. This is a great way for you to just kind of like dip your toes into it. You know, most people, and I still, to this day, I'm agree with this. Most people that daily drive this car, all they need is a tune and an intake. That's it. You want to do other cosmetic stuff, great, but like just for performance, I feel like those two are the biggest bang for buck. You will make 320, 330 horsepower, and you're gonna be happy, right? You're gonna be really happy. Exactly. Free intake and free tune. You know, that's good shit right here. Hey, Logical Thinker, man, thank you for stopping by the stream. Here, let me turn this off for a second. So we'll do the giveaway. I will spin the wheel at 8:30, okay? 8:30, we're going to spin the wheel. This gives everybody time to get in here. I missed a couple of people that just popped in here. Angel Enriquez, okay, I already talked to you. Inline to Ice, man, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Gma, what about people who still got warranty? Hey, I mean, that's, the warranty... we talked about this stuff. You kind of just do it, Is your car going to blow up if you tune it? Most probably not. I've seen a lot of people who have done weirdo stuff with their car, and it's been stock. So there's no way for you to really know. There's no way for me to tell you, but, mine's tuned. I'm beating the shit out of it. Impromptu guitar solo. Okay, I am not a good guitar player. I know that some of the songs that I have written maybe make it sound like I can play guitar, but it takes me a long time to practice and write this stuff. I actually have planned to write new music because I feel like I've been milking the same 6-7 tracks for months now, and I really want to write something new. And I don't know if I'm going to play for you on stream. Juan458, man, welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. Does Graham tune for JB4? No, I don't believe that he tunes for the JB4. My best suggestion is if you have a JB4, if you get in touch with Burger Motorsport, they're actually really, like Terry Berger and there's this other dude, they're actually very nice. They will respond to your emails. They actually have a forum where you can post your logs, and they help you kind of tune what you're looking for. So don't feel like you can't get help for that. And I want to say, somebody did post on Facebook that Cobb said CVT tuning is coming next week. So there's going to be a lot of used JB4s on the marketplace. So now actually may be the time to get one. Oh, Inline, man, I would love for you to write the drum parts. I'm just so bad at it. Edward Moore, what's going on, man? Let's see if I win. Regardless, I'm getting an intake soon. I have stage 1. Yeah, you never know. You might win this, and you may be able to buy something else or, donate that money somewhere else. Hey, Blinket says, sup, man? It's Nate from KC. What's up, Nate? Hey, Nate. Yes, I actually do know you. I'm not going to say your last name, but if it starts with a B, then I know who you are. Welcome from Kansas City. I've been trying to make it out to Kansas City for some time now, and it just hasn't happened. I have so many friends that actually live in Kansas City. They've been moving to Kansas City from St. Louis, and I'm a little sad because some of them are my old metal friends, and I'm an adult. I don't get to make friends that easy anymore. Live stream on YouTube. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm trying to get Tanner from Smedia in here because he just posted a video, and I told him, I said, hey, get in here. You're not doing anything else. Daniel Strasser, man, what's going on? Just ordered the stage 1 from Cobb. You need to come to Honolulu. Trust me, I would love nothing more to come to Honolulu. It would be a dream. I actually, a long time ago, I actually won a hotel stay in Hawaii. And it was like one of those timeshare things. And they were like, oh, sit through the timeshare, blah, 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 whatever. And if you sit through it, you get like a hotel in Honolulu. I was like, okay, I'll sit through it. I'm not buying your timeshare. But I ended up not going because I didn't have the money to buy the airplane ticket. So as if I win, can I keep the intake but have you spin again to give someone a free e-tune? I'm already working with Graham. Oh man, that's a really good question. If you already have an intake and you win, you know what? I'm gonna make that decision. I feel like it's your decision to make. If you win it and you want to give it to somebody else, or if you want me to re-roll, I feel like that's fair. I think we can do that. So we'll talk about it when it happens. When's the lift going on? Oh, dude. So I already talked to Cobb. Cobb is 100% on board. I have Cobb is now going to be a sponsor for the channel. It's official. I talked to the marketing guy last week. Great guy, and they're really excited. They actually knew who I was, which, again, warms my fucking heart. You know, oh, sorry for the language. It makes me super happy that they already knew who I was, and they're very excited to have me as of right now, the only sponsee, you know, rally-oriented sponsee. So that probably won't happen. I want to say maybe closer to December or maybe even January. I don't know if I'm going to restart any of, like, the rebuilding until maybe the end of the year. So, yeah. Hey, Jordan, what's going on, man? I'm glad you were able to make it. If I will, you have to install. Dude, Daniel, send me a plane ticket. I will bring the intake with me, and I will install it for you. No charge. Yeah, dude, having somebody like Cobb, you know, is such a big deal for somebody like me. Like, the channel is small, right? But the name is getting out there. People are starting to know who I am. People are like, you know, they know what I've been doing in the community. And it's just crazy that, like, when I go talk to somebody that I'm, like, kind of hesitant to reach out to, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, we were wondering why you didn't reach out earlier or whatever. And I'm like, I didn't reach out because I didn't think you thought that I was, like, anything to deal with. But it's crazy because it's starting to really set in for me that there are, like, people do want me to do stuff, right? I know I talk about this all the time, how, like, I'm fortunate to be able to do this, but, like, you know, somebody said over here, who was it that said, let me scroll back up. Gmon said, you look the part of a rock star. See, I may look like a rock star, but, like, I don't feel like a rock star on the inside. I still feel like I'm just like a regular dude. Like, none of what I've done, even like when I went to Subi Fest, which was an incredible experience, by the way, it hasn't really, like, really set in that this is like a legitimate thing that's happening. Right? I just start making videos for fun, and that's all I do, just make them for fun. And shit just keeps happening. It's pretty awesome. Reason channel, now that you have Cobb in your pocket, what's next for the channel? So I am changing the whole car. I spent this entire year doing tuner stuff, and it was a lot of fun. I always wanted to do it, right? You know, but the reason I started liking WRXs in the first place was rallies and dirt racing. So next year, it is going to be pretty much all dirt racing and, like, overlanding and stuff like that. You know, I really want to get into that world. And we actually have 100 Acre Woods where we can go down and do actual rally. Down here in Troy, Missouri, SCCA does Rallycross, which is a lot of fun. It's like $40 and you can just roll around on a dirt track all day long. And I'm really excited. We have, like, dirt drag racing, which is a lot of fun. Like, a lot of the diesel trucks go out there and they do, like, tractor pulls and shit. But then they have where you can just drag race on the dirt. And I know that if I show up and there's a bunch of diesel trucks and it's like a one Subaru, how awesome would that look? You know, and then the whole overlanding thing too. Like, I want to put a rack on the car and put, like, one of those tents and just, like, go out and just hang out. Another thing, Diode Dynamics is actually based here, and they do tons of outdoor stuff with, like, Toyota and all these other trucks and Subaru. And they actually have this really cool thing where I don't know exactly where they go, but they have, like, these, they go to, like, the mountains and the hills at midnight and, like, turn on all of their lights and just drive around like crazy and camp out and do shit like that. And I want to be a part of that. I want to do something different. And I know that nobody that I know of, besides like aeroflow dynamics, but like they just don't count. Nobody's really doing like an overlanding rally build with the WRX. And as soon as I thought about it, they Aeroflow Dynamics did that, and I was like really upset. I was like, damn, like every time I think of something, they make some goofy ass video, kind of like what I plan on doing. Let me catch up to this chat real quick. Hey Blinken said, hey bros, Halloween special was okay, guys. Be honest with me. Have you seen my Halloween special? Because I am incredibly proud of that thing. I worked. This is why there wasn't a second video this week, because I spent all weekend and most of my Monday and actually most of my Tuesday recording and writing and editing that. And I say writing very loosely. There really wasn't a whole lot of dialogue, but like it took me a long time to put that together, probably like 2-3 days, which seems like a lot, but I mean, it was pretty much all day recording and editing and redoing shoots. And I had a great time recording that. And I was so excited to share it with you. I've actually been going around and asking people like friends and family. I'm like, hey, watch this video. It's really funny. Watch it. Because like I thought it was hilarious. I've actually watched it myself probably like 10 times, you know, because I thought it was really funny. And my wife was laughing. She had a really good time. You know, she actually finally got to be in an episode. I've been bothering her to come to the channel for some time. And she's been like a little hesitant because she's weirded out about the fact that like my life is on the internet. You know, she thinks about like, oh, you know, what if I meet somebody weird and they want to kill me and steal my car or something, some weird shit like that. Like she thinks like that. So she's like, I don't want to be on the internet. I don't want people to see what I look like. I'm like, it's really not that big. It's not that big a deal. Hey Blinken, I want to come to STL meetup, dude. If this keeps going next year summer, if like I can keep growing and I can have like a reach of some kind across the United States, what I want to do is I want to somehow set up like a HeavyMetalWRX just VB card meet or like Subi meet or something. I don't know, like Rex Fest or some. We'll come up with some funny name. I know that next year this is unofficial. I'm saying this, but I almost probably shouldn't even say this. I was talking to a couple of people at Subi Fest Midwest, and they were telling me that they've been having a harder time getting people to come out to Subi Fest Midwest because it's like one of the smaller ones. And I said, hey, you know, I have this channel. Maybe if I can keep growing it and I can work with some people, like Kevin Vo was there. Yeah, Kevin Vo was there and a couple other people. I said, hey, maybe all of us streamers or YouTubers and shit, we get together and we do something special at Subi Fest to get people out. How awesome would that be? And this was, it's like with Subaru. Like we would have Subaru's backing to do that. And I floated it, and I may be able to make something happen to where like a central location, everybody can come to like a mini HeavyMetalWRX Fest within Subi Fest. Like how awesome would that be? And then for them to be able to help me market it. We got plans, man. I think next year is going to be really, really exciting. Brian said Toast was good to watch. Daniel was great. Oh, okay. So Chris, that pipe was actually the pipe from my Burger Motorsport intake. I still have it in a box. I'm saving that. I'm saving that for Jordan, actually. It's still in the box. I was trying to figure out, like, what to beat him with, and that's the first thing I thought it was, like, a pipe of some kind, and immediately it was in the garage, so I ended up grabbing it. Yeah, man, Freddy is, like, one of my favorite villains of all time, so that it was natural for him to be. Anyway, let's stop all this stuff. Let's do the giveaway. It's 8:30. Let's do the giveaway. I want to do it right now. Let me get the thing set up. Here we go. 8:30 giveaway time. Desktop and face. Okay. Just so everybody knows, there's 390. Let me see if I can show you guys. I'll actually show you what the campaign looks like. So there's 379 entries. Okay. Here we go. 379 entries from October 17th to the end of October. That's when all this happened. Now this is, remember, this is for a parent intake of your choosing. You get to pick the color, all that stuff, right? Well, I guess that's the only thing. You get to pick the color. Parent will send that out to you. I don't actually have it. So once whoever wins, I'll reach out to them. We'll talk to them, and they'll pick the color. We'll send it over to Jeff. He'll package it up, send it out. And you get a free e-tune from Graham over at Boosted Performance Tuning, whatever that includes, you know, your ethanol tuning or whatever it is you guys decide, it's completely up to him. Again, big thank you to Perrin and Graham for doing this. Without them, I don't know if I would be here today, right? And without you guys, I don't know if I would be here. So if you don't know, this was the giveaway for me hitting 5,000 subscribers, which is a really big deal. That's why I wanted to do something really big. This is combined value is almost like $700 here, right? And of course, a lot of people's time. I'll do another big one at 10,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping by then I can give away something really big, like a set of wheels or something weird like that. So we'll do what it is. Here we go, 379. Here it goes, man. Click to spin. You guys ready? You guys ready to spin the wheel? What's going on? Manifesting that W. 379 people here, man. It could be anyone's game. I can save the money on shipping. Oh yeah, inline. You're just gonna go pick it up from there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Spin, 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 spin to win. Click to spin. Here goes the spin. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be somebody I know? All right, let's see. Oh, it's a Josh 478. Okay, and the reason why there's a number at the end of it is I didn't want to put last names, and these are the actual ID numbers from the campaign. So I got to go find out who that is. Now, here's what's going to happen. Whoever this Josh is, I'm going to email him because I don't know if they're watching the stream. I don't know. Actually, you know what? There's a Joshua Lewis in here, so let me double check to make sure it's not him because that would be amazing if it is actually him. So Josh 478. Let me look who is Josh 478. 478, 478, 478, 478. Where are you? 478. No, it is Joshua Lewis in the chat. It is not you. I am sorry. It is Joshua 478. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to email this person, and there's still a chance you guys somebody else could win. I'm not going to take these names away. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to email this person, and I'm going to give this person until the... What is it today? Today's Friday? Oh, it says Friday. Oh, shit. So we'll give Josh until Wednesday. So he's got the entire weekend and 3 weekdays to respond to this email saying like, hey, yeah, I'll win. Now, if he doesn't respond by the end of Wednesday, let's say, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. That's the cutoff. 5 p.m. Central Wednesday. If he doesn't respond by then, we'll have another stream. We'll do another spin. We'll take Josh's name out, and we'll do it again. I think that's fair. Let's see. Josh's going to be beating a lot of cars on the road. Yeah, actually. Joshua Lewis, are you? No, it's not Joshua Lewis. It's not Joshua Lewis because he was in the stream. It's not him. I apologize to Josh. So that's it. So that's the whole, if you came here to watch the thing, that was it. So I'm actually going to send him an email right now, Josh478. Let me get his email. Josh478, where did he go? 478. Okay, I got his email. And I will save all of this. Save, parent intake giveaway. Save it. Excel workbook. Save. All right, it is saved. And I'm sending him an email right now. Gmail. Whoopsie daisy, not my personal email. Send to WhatsApp. All right, so I think that's Chris. That's how you spell my name. Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's how it works, right? Sometimes, sometimes you win. Sometimes. Let me tell you guys. I'm going to tell you a story. A real quick story. One time, I don't know if you guys. I'm sure some of you guys play video games. And if you follow any kind of YouTubers, there is a YouTuber doing ACG. He does like video reviews. And one time he was giving away a PS5. There was like 5,000 people in that live stream. And I was like, let me win that PS5. And this is like when like you couldn't buy a PS5 and everybody was like scalping like crazy. Eventually I was able to get into like one of the PS Directs and get one. But I remember I was a little upset I didn't win that PS5. All right, I'm emailing Josh right now to let him know, and he's got 5 days to respond to this. I think that's more than fair. You won the giveaway. I hope he doesn't see this as spam. The subject says you won the giveaway. Yeah, ACG, yeah, he's the Angry Centaur Gaming. Yeah, sorry guys, if you didn't win, hey, you know what? It's not over yet, right? It's not over yet. I'm going to keep posting. Watch the community page on YouTube. I'm going to keep posting. If by Wednesday I don't hear from him, we're going to do this again next Friday. we're going to do it again. So let's see what happens. I'm going to email him right now. You lost the audio? Huh? Uh-oh. What happened now? Uh-oh. I muted myself. Damn. Okay. Let me see. How did I mute myself? Can you hear me now? Hello? Oh. The mic doesn't even have buttons. Because, like, I'm watching it here. And it still showed. I wonder, is it going? Did I go? No, still works. What? I know what it is. It was the USB. Look, it was this right here. I kept, it wasn't plugged in all the way. I got it. We're good. We're good now. Everything's good. You guys are a little behind, so. Hey, if you know anything about me, you know I do things like everything I touch just messes up. That's what I do. Let me catch up to chat, other than you guys telling me it was muted. Anyone else start a counter? Okay, you know what? Let's see. No, I don't have a counter. But I have it on my calendar. 5 p.m. CST. I put it in the email. I let them know. That's where it is. Yeah, next video, we're getting back on schedule. Next video will be on Tuesday, and it's actually going to be, I can give you guys a preview now. There have been a few people who have asked me what gauges should they monitor on their cob access port. And I thought that was a really good video to show. And so I'm going to make a really quick one about that because I think it's really important information. There are a couple other videos that are out there, but I figured I'll throw one out as well. Tuesday. Yeah, yeah, it's another video on Tuesday, Chris. Yeah, put it in the glove box. Yeah. I mean, there's like certain things that you kind of want to see, you know, to be honest. Yeah. 716 Flat 4 said it perfectly. These days, I don't even have my access port plugged up. I just don't. Unless I'm specifically looking for something, I don't bother looking at it. Especially now because like any noises the car makes have been like pretty normal. Like it's not a big deal, you know. Unless like something weird happens, then I'll plug it up to see. But for the most part, the car's been fine. Yeah, guys, this was pretty much all I was going to do tonight, and I was just going to hang out with you guys. It's been a while. Last live stream I did was like 4 months ago, and we can just talk about whatever, but the live stream or the giveaway portion is done. I wanted to do it pretty quick. I don't want to waste you guys' time. So if you came here just for that, you know, let's give it till Wednesday. Keep an eye on the post. Actually, you know what? Let me go see. Maybe how funny would it be if he like literally responded right now? Let's see. Has he responded? No, he has not responded right now. So there's still a chance, right? Keep your fingers crossed. Let's see. Any more tuning talk coming? Yes. Okay. So another tuner talk is coming. I haven't really sat down to do one or even like work on it. I know Graham has basically been like traveling the United States with his GR Corolla, and he's been having a lot of fun for that, and I don't really want to like stop him from doing it, but him and I actually talked about doing a live stream tuner talk where people can come and ask their own questions. But I want to advertise that well in advance so everybody knows, so we can get the most amount of people, and I can have some questions, and then people in the chat can ask questions. I think it's a fun way to do it. So that's probably going to be the next tuner talk. JR, also did say that he wants to come on a Tuner Talk. They are currently doing a FA24 swap to a Hawkeye WRX, I think. Like, they're doing a full swap, and I actually ended up asking him. I was like, hey, you should come and do a Tuner Talk on that, because that's, like, really interesting. You know, nobody's really done that. What's this? No kidding. You really need to stop acting like we all have turbo models. It's funny. Oh, here we go. What's going on? So, inline say, what would be the best intake? I'm getting a J-pipe. Okay. It is not subjective. If you're looking for long-term building of your car, the ETS is the way to go. Hands down, right? If you are not really doing a whole lot to your car, like adding turbo kits and like crazy shit after that, honestly, any of them. AEM, Mishimoto. I know people say Mishimoto stuff is crap. I actually don't have any direct experience with it, so take that with a grain of salt. The Perrin one, pretty much any of them will get you where you want to go if it's just your daily driver. So I really don't think that there is like one intake that is like above and beyond the others for a daily driver. Long term, probably ETS is the way to go. Ray intake is, I don't actually know. Does she also build it just like a full 3-inch or 3.5-inch? I don't exactly know what the size is to compare to the ETS, but I think the Perrin one is like 2.75 maybe. You know, but the thing about the ETS one is it does use a portion of the stock in tube or the intake tube. So that is something where the ETS one actually goes right into the turbo inlet. So that's kind of how it works. Something you want to keep that in mind because, you know, if you get a Perrin one, eventually you can get a turbo inlet. I do have a turbo inlet from them specifically for it. People have said certain things about their turbo inlets from because they're like silicone and not metal. And I know that the old WRX had a plastic one or like a silicone molded one. I don't know if it was silicone, but I think it was plastic. And the VB has I want to say it's like an aluminum cast inlet. And the whole idea of putting the turbo inlet is to do to remove the coolant pipes, but I don't know. I honestly don't know how much of a difference it actually makes if you really think about it, because the coolant is not that much. Hey, Blinken, bro, thank you for the super chat, man. You are blessing me with some great stuff. I really appreciate it. Again, this channel, I do a lot of stuff. But a lot of this shit I do like with my own money. So if you guys wanna actually like really support the channel, I do have like memberships active. If you guys want to pick one up, or you can head to my website, HeavyMetalWRX. I have like a bunch of stuff. I don't even, you know what? What a great time to actually like show you guys the website. If you've never been to this website, if you've never been to my website, actually I do need to update the pictures on the website because they are a little on the old side. Let me move this over here. And look at this. Look at this awesome website I have. Like, oh, I didn't even update the picture. It's me. I got t-shirts. I got stickers. Oh, somebody was actually asking about stickers. I do have new stickers. I actually ended up giving all my stickers away at SubiFest Midwest. So I had no stickers to give at Florida. I have like 150 stickers. So if you're looking for stickers, I've got stickers. So check out the website. Just face, man. I gotta get like a stream deck or something. Choice of color, yeah. That's actually one cool thing that they do is Ray does do like really fancy like titanium colors. John Ho live from Mexico. Are you watching from Mexico? That's pretty awesome. John, Perrin's J-pipe coming soon. Yes, I actually did hear about Perrin's J-pipe. There is a good chance I'll probably get Perrin's J-pipe because the J-pipe I have, I love it. And I love the fact that it's so unique and we built it. And that's the only reason I don't want to give it out. But if Perrin sends me a free J-pipe, I'm probably going to throw it on. But if I get a J-pipe, so here's the issue. My J-pipe is custom and my axle back is custom. Or my cat back is custom. If I change the J-pipe, I have to get a new exhaust. So if I get a new J-pipe, I'm going to be in the market for an exhaust. And I honestly, there's so many good options for exhaust. So I'll have to figure out which one I get if I ended up doing that. Six-figure sales. We have talked on your video comments several times. You motivated me to start building my 23 WRX. Are you having any issues with oil consumption? Man, I am amazed that how many people come and tell me that. It makes me feel good that I'm able to convince you guys to do something. You know, you're like my own little cult, which is awesome. Six-figure sales. I have no oil consumption at all. And if I do, it is like so minuscule that when I go to change my oil or like when I check my oil, I don't really see how much I'm losing. Now that I have the AOS installed, every few months I'm going to pop it open and kind of see how much the oil consumption is on the inside. But from what I have experienced, it is incredibly minimal. Other people have said that they've done more, but I guess everybody's experience is different. And like I've been driving the car hard all of the time for months. I'm at 26,000 miles and I just haven't really seen. Yeah, exactly. John Hugh Jr. said I'm at 30,000 at 336 wheel and not one drop of consumption. I'm sure that there is some, but it's so low, right? Like it's not a whole lot that by the time that I get back to my oil change, I'm back to where it needs to be. Now here's the thing, because with the oil cooler, I actually currently am running, I want to say 6 quarts. I think I'm running 6 quarts now with the oil cooler because of like where the extra oil goes. So like for me now, it's really hard to see. It's not like 6 quarts. I think it's like normally it's like 4.8. So now I'm basically 1 extra quart, so like 5.8 quarts, which is basically 6 quarts. I mean, like let's, I like to round up. Chris. Oh no, Chris, dude, you have to send me a picture of the hoodie. I want you, if you have Instagram, Chris, put on that hoodie, tag me in it, because I want to see it, because I need to order a hoodie, and I'm actually working on beanies, because last year I wore a Zelda beanie the entire time. So this year I'm actually getting custom beanies made. I'm probably going to get 10 or 20 made, and it's probably just going to be like a custom, like limited run of HeavyMetalWRX beanies. I'm just going to have like the HeavyMetalWRX logo. I haven't decided if I should put the logo, like the circular logo, or like the metal fingers, like the skeleton fingers. So I'll put a poll out and you guys can tell me what you want and we'll make that. And then, if you guys want to pick up a beanie, because I'm going to wear one all winter long. Once it starts getting cold, a beanie does not come off my head. So like that's something I'm going to do. MK, man, thanks so much for stopping by. Take it easy. 716 flat 4, thank you so much. Love war by the poor, someone taught me. Wow. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. It's gonna help a lot. You guys don't even understand. Even the little money that I make on YouTube, I cannot tell you how far it goes. Like it goes a long way, man. Jace Lopez, I open the Killer Bee AOS all the time and you never see a drop. That's really interesting. So I don't know, because obviously, like the purpose of the AOS is to like separate the air from the oil. So like really, the oil should be going back into it, and then whatever doesn't should be picked up by the filter. But I'm gonna pop mine open soon. I'd give it like another 2,000, 3,000 miles, and I'll pop it open. And I'm definitely gonna we're gonna make videos of it. Even with like what we did with Jordan's car, we put the Killer Bee catch cans on there. He's already seen like a little bit of oil, so here maybe his next oil change, we'll pop it open. I do want to do a video on that, because I want to see for myself how much oil is actually coming out. So it's kind of important. Oh, Charles emailed, do you email me a picture? Let me pull it up. Travis Glon said skeleton hand +1. Hell yeah, dude. It's like kind of cheesy looking, but I love that logo. I think it looks awesome. 6-figure sales. It was cool to see you, man. I'm gonna take off. My dad took his. Oh my goodness, dude. Wow, bro. I am so sorry to hear that. Take care of yourself. And condolences, deep condolences from all of us here, man. Take it easy. That Black WX, what's going on, man? 716 flat 4, we really appreciate you, man. You're investing in our future bills. This is true. Yeah, I'm trying to I'm inadvertently finding out a bunch of stuff for you guys. But you know what? We're finding out that the car is like, it's fine, right? You don't go crazy with it, and it's not going to do weird stuff, right? Like so far, it really hasn't been an issue for me. I know what we saw with Cody, and he blew in his transmission. I've seen a lot of other people. Who was it? Carlos VBWRX, something like that. The guy over in California, he blew his transmission a long time ago. He actually blew like 3 axles or something. And I know a couple other people have mentioned like shaved third gears, but I mean, I know that it's not like the strongest transmission, but I have done so many races. Other than maybe like Rick Wilson or like some of these guys that go on track, I don't know any other person with a WRX that has done as many launches and as many rolls as I have. And if they have, I'd love to see their car, because Even when I was talking to Carlos, Monk WRX, he thought I actually had an STI transmission. I don't have an STI transmission, right? It is still just the stock transmission, stock clutch. And it's not like it's not abused. Like it's been put through its paces, and specifically for research purposes. So it's not like it hasn't been doing, it's not like my car doesn't just sit in the garage. It gets used specifically for research, because I do have an STI transmission waiting for me. I just need to save a little bit more money so I can actually do the swap. Ecotech is actually sourcing it for me. They're not gonna make me pay like a whole lot of money, and I won't have to pay for the installation, because we're gonna be able to make a video out of it. But I still have to pay. I still got to pay something. Hey, Blinken said my radium catch cans have like 2 tablespoons every 4,000. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, I'd say the PCV side, even when I was taking the tube off of Jordan's car, there was a little bit of oil on that side. So, it wasn't a lot. It really wasn't a lot. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. Travis Austin, have a good one, bro. Good luck with your ventures. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream, man. I appreciate you were able to come by and you were able to catch me. I'm going to try streaming more often, because I think it is a lot of fun. I actually do enjoy just shooting the shit with you guys. I need to just do it more often. It's just schedule, man. Schedule is the issue. For me, having my daughter in like 15 different activities, that's kind of what takes most of my time. 716 said it's what makes a Subaru. Yeah, I mean, like a turbo car, right? It's what makes a turbo car. You are going to have, what do they call it? Blowback? Oil blowback. The oil is going to come back through the intake manifold. So, I mean, that's why like a lot of VA people and like older people do like the walnut blasting to try to get rid of some of that carbon. What oil are people? Oh boy, here we go. Daniel asks, what oil are people using? The stock oil is super thin. Yeah. So I am still using, so for the first, I'd say, what was it, like 3 months of the car, all that racing I did on stock and the OTS. And then when I got on my first dyno tuning with Graham, I was still using O-20. And it really wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I don't know if I'm qualified to say that, right? Like, that's the thing. I don't know. I just don't like talking about oil, because there's just so much to it, right? And like at some points I'm just like, it's your personal preference, whatever you want to do. I'm running 5W30 right now, just because that's what Graham told me. Graham's like, look, if you're going to do it, if you're going to be driving this car as hard as you are, switch to 5W30. That's my tuner's recommendation, and I think many tuners have been recommending exactly that. Just throw 5W30 in it and call it a day. Some people were saying like 5W40 even, because of like the temperature, but now that I have the oil cooler on track days and like hard driving, it's not going to be, I think the temperature is going to be considerably more controlled. Hey, Blinken, bro, you got to, like, what are you doing, man? Another F1 brake light fun? Yeah, it's true. I actually, dude, okay, so I feel like I should have told you this before you did that, because Diode Dynamics is actually building their own brake light. Now, if you guys know anything about Diode Dynamics, they excel. I think are probably one of the best companies when it comes to lights, right? They know lights. They have actual lighting engineers in their shop that do tests with like how well to make the lighting and all that shit. Like, they are amazing. And so they are actually building they're building me their very first F1 brake light. And I actually went to go see it a couple of months ago, and man, for like test fitting, and it looks really good, so that's why I don't have an F1 brake light right now, because I'm going to have their F1 brake light, and it's going to be unique. It's going to be different, right? It's not going to be, like some of these, not that there's anything wrong with the ones that are out there, but like most of them are like the same, they're like different brands, but they're the same light. This is going to be its own, built from the ground up, their design with their lights and whatever their brightness and whatever things they want to do with it. So I'm really excited to bring that. I just don't know when it's going to get done. Yeah, Jay said it right. Oil is like politics, man. You don't want to talk about oil. Like, it's whatever you want to run. I'm running 5W30. If you're tuning, talk to your tuner. They'll tell you wherever you live. And I think that's really important too, because I think it depends on where you live too. Okay, so but either way, it's okay. Everybody's gonna have this question, and I think the newer people that are getting these cars, that's like one of the questions they're gonna ask. Like, hey, what kind of oil should you put? Abling asks, have you changed the transmission fluid? No, I have not. I'm actually going to change it right here around 30,000 miles. I'm actually going to try to change the transmission and the diff oil, unless I somehow get an SCI transmission around that same time, which I talked to Ecotech a little bit ago. It's possible. I might do it. I don't know yet. I still want to try to take this as far as I can, but at the same time, I feel like I should get it, and I should just sell the stock one while I have the chance to do so. So I don't know yet. Okay, so David Amita's been posting. The thing about what he's been posting is the Cobb access port performance numbers are not perfect. Is perfect the right word? Not as accurate, right? They're not quite as accurate. I'm sure he's close. I'm sure he's very close. But my best 0 to 60 times were like 4.5 seconds. And that was with like a kind of chill launch. I am actually going to be doing another E85. Like I owe you guys a full E85 review. I've had the car on E85 for a couple of months now. I just don't really talk about it because I haven't done a whole lot of racing videos with it. But I do need to. And I do want to make a whole nother video with the Draggy and going out and doing, more quarter-mile testing with the E85 tune. I'm just really scared, man. I'm really scared that transmission is going to let go. But I will be doing that very soon. I'd say maybe in 2 weeks' time, I should have time to go out there and do that. Daniel, man, don't even stress it. No big deal. Oil is oil. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, 716. Yeah, strongly agree. If you're tuning, whatever your tuner says, do that, because it's all going to depend on how your car is responding to everything. Yes, 716. I will be recording that. Good size neodymium magnet handy. Really? Would you like to clarify? Why should I have a magnet? Just for like the oil and stuff? Draggy times, Chris. Yes, Chris. Draggy times will come for the E85. I know. I was actually talking to Joey Montalto just like earlier today. We were talking in the VB chat. We have an Instagram chat on VB about VBs, and we were talking about that. And that's where I had posted, like, I think it was like 12.6 at 109 miles per hour. But my 60 foot was like 1.9 seconds. So, like, there is a lot of room for improvement. Oh, yo, look who it is. I literally just mentioned Joey, and he pops in the chat. That is amazing. John says, full-on flex fuel kit, so I don't have to reflash. Cobb has one yet. Yeah, so, dude, I don't know. Because Cobb right now, the green speed flex fuel kit is only for the STI. And I don't think the WRX one is even out yet. And they're going to do the VA WRX first. And you saw how long it took them to do that. I don't know when the hell they're going to do the VB WRX. But, hey, you know what? They're slowly working. Right next week, they're going to have the CVT tuning come out. So once that's done, maybe, they can throw us a bone. 716 said to catch small. Oh yeah, okay, yes, I will get that. Oh, send a pic of the back of the hoodie. Oh, let me pull this up. I want to see this hoodie real quick, because here it goes. Here is the hoodie. Ah, dude, look at this. Let me show you guys. Look at what the hoodie looks like. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Download. Open. There we go. Here is the hoodie. Chris got it in blue. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Man, it actually looks... So, is it comfortable? That's like my main question, because I haven't ordered a hoodie yet. Chris, is it comfortable to wear? That's the main thing. Like, I want to know. Let me catch up on here. Flex fuel kit, catch small particles. It's a test I want to run. Maybe can't. Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, I do that with. I did it with the oil too, and I had nothing in the oil, and I will do it again with the transmission. I'm sure the transmission, it's been through a lot. I'm sure it's gonna have something in it. Yeah, Joey, we actually just talked about it like maybe like an hour before the stream started. John Hughes said David Mito is now selling his car on Facebook. Okay, so man, so David talks to me a lot on the side, and I did actually tell him a couple of things about like what to do with the car. He was asking for some advice or whatever, and I was like, yeah, this is really cool, you should do it. And I was a little sad to see that just like after 2 months he was ready to sell the car. I don't know what his expectation was going from, like, I think he said he had a Camaro 1LE or something like that. I don't know, whatever that higher trim Camaro is, and it's like really fast or whatever. And I was like, then why did you sell it if you wanted to come to a WRX? Like, there's a big difference between those two cars. And yeah, like, you can eventually build the WRX, but like, it's going to cost you money. And he cited like his kids didn't fit in it or something. And I was like, okay, well, keep the WRX. I don't understand. I don't understand why he's selling it, but 43 is, whoo, you know, it's a lot of money, you know, but he wants to sell it like with the mods. And I understand, like, taking mods off your car is kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm bringing my face back. I feel like I need like 3 monitors. Let me catch up with the chat. What's going on? Oh, Flatline Brad, what's going on, man? Dude, I haven't seen you in so long. I miss you, buddy. I really miss you. And we're never going to play Diablo again because I don't want to play Diablo anymore. Hey, Blinka said, Josh and I said January. January? What's in January? The lights? Hold on. Did I miss something? Oh, for the Cobb Flex Fuel. Oh, but for the Flex Fuel for the 22 WRX? Because that's the question. Because I know that they've been working on getting the Flex Fuel for the VA WRX. Because that could be something. Yes, 716. So my wife's cousin, her and I collaborated. She went to college for like graphics design and stuff like that, and we went back and forth on like the design for the logo and that back design. Like I gave her that design. I said, look, this is what I want. I want a guitar, I want a piston, and I want my logo and like the heavy metal. Excuse me, like the fingers in the back. How can we do this? I sent her like the 4 pictures separate and actually drew on a sheet of paper. Oh man, do I have? Let me think if I have. Let me see. I'll find it in a little bit. We went back and forth for like a few weeks, even though like the design is like really simple, but just coming up with something that would look good on stickers, that would look good on t-shirts, and that was like really simple to read. It's actually a lot of work, you know? And what's funny is I did not plan it this way at all. Okay? And I had hoped that he wouldn't think of this. After I designed my logo, the t-shirts, the website, everything, I started looking at Tanner over at Smedia, like all of his stuff, and I was like, damn, it literally feels like I copied all of his shit, because like all his stuff is like black and white. His t-shirts are black with like the white logo, or like white with like the black logo. And his website is like white and clean. I was like, man, he's going to think that I literally just like copied him. But like I modeled everything based off the car. The fact that the car was black and white. Everything I did after that, I wanted it, all the branding to match. Like exactly. I didn't want any difference in branding. So when you saw it, you knew, boom, that's who we're talking about. And so it was an accidental copy. So man, that's really good information. Hey, Blinken, if it's true that Flex Fuel was coming out for the 22 in January, that's amazing. And yes, 716, it is a really good, it's a good logo. I like it. And I love wearing my shirt, and people ask me all the time, like, what is that? And I explain, I'm like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. And I explain it, and then they're disinterested. They're like, stop talking. I don't want to hear about it anymore. So it's pretty good. I'm glad. Like, I like the shirts too. I am considering possibly maybe changing. I've been having some issues with the shirt vendor, and I don't know, man. This is my first time doing any of this, so I feel like I'm paying a lot more than I should be. Like the shirts, they cost me like a lot of money to actually print, which is why they're a little bit on the more expensive side. But I'm trying to find another vendor that can print the shirts cheaper, so I can make the overall cost of everything cheaper as well, because, you know, cost is important. So, oh, Brad, you're done with it. Dude, did you play Season 2? I have a Barbarian that's like level 24 or something on Season 2, and I was like, I have no motivation to play this. I don't want to play it. But like, dude, there's so many bangers out. Like, I finally finished Armored Core. I haven't played Starfield. I haven't played Baldur's Gate. I'm playing Alan Wake 2, and I'm playing RoboCop right now. Like, there's so many good games out right now. Yes, Abe Lincoln, my wife asked me the same question. She asked me, she collects mugs, so she wants a mug. So I'm going to make a mug for her, and then when the mug is ready, I'll tell you guys where the mug is. And I want to make other things too, like keychains. She said make underwear. I said there is no way I'm gonna make Heavy Metal Rex underwear. Like I can't even imagine who would buy Heavy Metal Rex underwear, but I'll probably make one just for myself and model it for you guys. Daniel said vendors are a pain in the ass. Yeah, man. And me, I've never done it before. So like it took me like a good couple of weeks to narrow everything down with even getting like the shit. So I'm using Printify and I'm using Wix. So like Printify does all the printing stuff and it's connected to the Wix website. And that's how like the connection works. So this is why when some of you guys order shirts, sometimes sometimes you get a tracking number that's from like the US and sometimes you get a tracking number that's from Canada. And then after the Canadian, when it crosses the border, then it switches to like a USPS tracking number, which I don't really like that. So I want like just like a US based company where it's like the tracking number is always US and everybody can track it with no issues. So like there are some growing pains and you know, there's been a couple people that have been helping me. Brad has actually been like Flatline WRX was actually really helpful, pushing me to do a little bit more of this, especially when it came to getting like the Amazon affiliates set up, which I don't have like a whole lot of things that I sell on Amazon. Obviously, I don't buy a lot of stuff, but I've been able to put some of those things and like some of my older videos, like the headlights, the LED lights that are like $18, like that has actually really, like, I think I made like $70 so far on Amazon, which isn't a whole lot, but like I'm amazed that people are still going back and watching those old 21WRX videos and buying those parts, which is awesome. Yeah, man, it's hard. It takes a bit. Flyland has 2 pairs of heavy metal undies. Rock it with you, dude. Hey, you know what? You're actually not far. So maybe we'll have like the cars parked and we'll have like underwear and we'll model in that garage that I told you about. I'll have my buddy come take pictures of it. Chris D said, listen to your wife was worried about the weirdos on YouTube. Bring it under to the game. Might just bring weirdos. I know. I bought her a white tank top. She is actually supposed to do a video with me. I wanted to test a couple of settings on the coilovers, like switching them all the way to hard and then all the way to soft in the middle. Because people keep asking me like, how do they feel? And I was going to have her sit in the passenger seat with just the tank top on and just like put the thing all the way to like stiff and just drive over the bumpiest road. I know it is incredibly clickbaity, but I mean, I almost feel like I have to make this video and she's willing to let me make it. So I'm not going to waste that opportunity. Here we go. The banana hammock. Yeah, we're going to have Heavy Metal Rex banana hammocks in line. I did the LED upgrade. Dude, 100%. I think it was $18 unless the price went down. But I mean, it was everything. It was because like when you get it from Subaru, it's like $112 or $118 and you only get the 2 dome lights or the dome light and the 2 map lights. That's it. 3 LEDs. This one, $18, gives you everything. Interior, interior, trunk, the rear plate. It gives you the visors. It gives you everything. It's like 8 LEDs that it gives you. And it is worth, and here, let me pull it up. It is worth every penny. It is worth it. Let me see. Where'd you guys go? Let me close this. Where is it? Amazon. Let me show you just a face. Yeah, it is such a great deal. What does it say? Wuhan Bat Meat says, gotta go. Love the channel. Love what you do in the VB community. Thank you so much, Wuhan Bat. Wait, Wuhan Bat? Yeah, Wuhan Bat Meat. Oh my goodness. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you when you come back. Okay, so Diode Dynamics, again, love what they do. But their stuff is expensive, right? You got to pay for it, right? There's no way around that part. Why is it making me sign in, man? I don't want to sign in. I'm going to go find my own video. Let me see, where is the video for the lights? It's funny because I did those lights on my 21WRX and I did the same. I was like, man, I wonder if those same ones work on the 22, and like, of course they did. I mean, they didn't change it. Where is it? Damn. Here we go. $18. Yeah, look at that. Oh, this is back before I even changed my. Dude, look at this. 9 months ago. This is before I changed all my my fonts and did all that stuff. That's pretty. Oh, here we go. Yes. Flat Brad, man, as much as I want to stay in chat, I've been awake for 20. Man, go get some rest, okay? I appreciate you even stopping by for a second. Don't even sweat it, man. Thank you so much for coming by. Here is the lights. Here we go. Here is the lights. And they are still $18.99. Man, get you these lights, okay? If you don't have these lights for your car, there you go. I'm throwing it in the chat right now. Why is it asking me to sign in? Like, I'm confused. Why am I having to sign in? Why is it asking me to sign in to chat? What? Open in browser. What the hell? Oh, here we go. That's weird. Why? It's asking me to sign into my own chat. Here's the link. If you don't have it, if you don't have these lights, you need to get these lights. I don't even care if you use my link. I don't care what link you use. You need to go get them. End of story. These are amazing. And yes, it shows an STI actually, but it doesn't matter. They fit everywhere. And you know what? They fit in a BRZ. A 22 BRZ actually uses the same lights. I'm pretty confident that the old BRZ, did I say BRZ? Yeah. Old BRZ and new BRZ use the same lights. So even if you don't have a WRX, you know, this is still really good for you. Let me bring you guys back. Catch up. I'm like swapping between monitors back and forth when I'm like doing this. What does it say here? You had a 5% coupon. Very good. Very good. Yeah, save some money, man, anytime you need to. 716 said, oh, I only started following about 3 months ago when I decided to buy a WRX. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have like just so many older videos that are just, I mean, they come back through circulation because it's like some parts I installed. Like somebody actually subscribed to the channel the other day. Actually, it was like 2 nights ago. They watched my old parent shifter stop video, and they had a question. They were like, hey, what did you do with XYZ? And I was like, I didn't do anything. And you know me, I try to reply like as fast as I can. And I was like, I didn't do anything for it. It just worked. And they were like, wow, really? I was like, yeah, go try it. Go in your garage, try it right now. Let me know if it works. And if it doesn't, like, you know, just hit me up on Instagram and like, we'll talk about it. And he was like, oh man, I can't even believe like you responded back. I'm definitely going to subscribe to the channel. I'm like, it feels so good when like the people that subscribe are people that I genuinely help. And then those people then genuinely want to be here. It's like, it's amazing. I love it. Inline. Where'd you get that 5% coupon from? Was it from just like Amazon, like in general? Because I know sometimes they send those out too, which is really helpful. Yeah, that black WRX, you need to get those. They're really easy. Okay, something that somebody did mention, and I got to go back and put this in the video. I can't put it in the video, but be careful with removing some of the lights because it can short a fuse. I didn't know about this until somebody had mentioned it later. They ended up like touching two fuses together, or like they put some plastic. They were using, oh, that's right. They were using, I can't remember what they did, but using the map lights, they ended up shorting a fuse. So my suggestion when you're doing it, unplug the battery. Just unplug it. The only time that you're going to have an issue is, I think one of the lights, there's a polarity. So if it doesn't work one way, just unplug the battery again, flip it, plug it back up, save yourself the hassle, because then you're going to have to go get yourself a fuse. Unless you have fuses at home. That's something that I didn't know about. Yeah, there you go. Abe Lincoln, map lights, right? So what was it that happened to you? What exactly happened? Because I never heard the full story. I just heard somebody said it. So you mind explaining that? I think it was just them, because like it didn't happen to me, right? If you go back and watch that video, I just was yanking lights out left and right with like my plastic pry tool, and I plugged everything in and everything was fine. But you were not the only person to mention that. And they had asked me if I could put it in the video, but I was like, it's too late, man. The video's already uploaded. I can't. My channel isn't big enough for me to do an in-place replacement yet. I need like another 5 million subscribers before I can do that. Hold on, what is this? Hope she's back to you. Yesterday, as well. Just catching up on a couple of things. Isn't all week thing. Okay, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't really touch the 2 posts with the metal pop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would short it. So, yeah, I would suggest pop that battery out. Let it roll. Pop that battery out, plug everything up, pop it on, and check it. It takes 2 seconds. Save yourself that drive to to AutoZone to pick up another fuse. Let me tell you, I can, like, I have had to do that a lot. When I first started messing around with my car, I was driving to AutoZone in my wife's car like pretty much every install because I either broke something or I did something and it was terrible. Yeah, I used a plastic. Yeah, again, use a plastic tool, but still, just unplug the battery. Like, it really is not a big deal, right? Unplug the battery for like the 2 minutes it's going to take you to install the lights. I see no, better safe than sorry. There was something I was going to tell you guys. God, what was it? Oh, here's another thing I want to tell you. So we're talking about all this rally stuff. Like, so next year I'm going to be doing rally stuff. And let me show you what I am talking about here. So in Missouri, we have what we call the 100-acre woods. 100-acre woods. And in the 100-acre woods is where, God, where's the website? 100-acre Woods Rally. The ARA, American Rally Association, actually comes to Missouri. So next year, I found out that the president, okay, listen to this, the president of the 100-acre Woods Rally setup, the whole setup, and the warden and the chief and all that, he lives here in St. Louis. And he is a friend of Ecotex, and he reached. I had posted on our St. Louis page about like, hey, I'm looking for more people to do Subaru stuff. I have a channel, blah blah blah. He actually reached out and told me that I will be able to be a media. I'll have a media pass to this rally next year in March, and I actually get to stand at like one of the flags and watch the cars fly by. Oh man, I'm really excited for that because I want to be able to take video. I'm gonna have my 360 camera running pretty much the entire time. It's going to be so awesome. I'm going to be able to talk to Travis Pastrana. What's his name? Is it Brandon? The rally driver? Oh, man, what is it? Subaru rally driver. Brendan? Semenuk. Yeah. Brandon. Is that how you say his name? Semenuk? Semenuk? I actually don't know that much about him, right? I just know that he's driving the first car, and I think Travis Pastrana is driving the second car in the ARA. So that's going to be really cool. So I'm actually going to be able to get my actual hands are going to be on the 23 or 22 WRX rally car next year. And I am incredibly excited for that. That's going to be so awesome, dude. Let's see. Let me catch up. John said I had to ride my bike a couple of miles to auto store when doing my billet. Oh, bro. Shift plate is... I bought my Billetworks shift plate and the punches back in December. I still haven't installed it because I wanted to give the Perrin Super Shifter Stop a chance, and I really love it. But I think I'm now finally ready to move over because one of my other subscribers, Joseph, he was actually at the track day with me, the second track day, and he had it and it felt amazing. And now Jordan has it in his car, so I really need to switch over to that. Inline I said use the plastic thing, change the lights right before work. Yeah, it comes with that yellow plastic tool, so I would really suggest that. Abe Lincoln, the 100-acre woods is in Potosi, Missouri, right? Salem and Potosi. So that's like not very far from where St. Louis is. It's like what, 4 hours? Potosi, Missouri. Directions, St. Louis. Yeah, look at that. Oh, bro, not even like 4 hours. It's like an hour and a half. That is amazing. So definitely going to be getting out there. Mav Tina says, are you going to put stock suspension or coilovers for the winter? What's the highest ride height you can have with the coil? Okay, so somebody actually did tell me what the highest high ride is. It's like pretty damn high. I think it's like an inch over stock, but I think there's like a safety issue with that. I am actually, once snow starts dropping, I am actually going to go back to my stock suspension because I'm going to be getting the lift kit, and I'm not going to be using the lift kit with the coilovers. That's the thing. So the coilovers are coming off completely. So all that work I did messing with the stupid end links and like bashing my head on that, it's gonna be terrible. But I'm going back to stock for now. I do want to next year pick up some sort of like racing suspension. Maybe I don't know what the plan is for that yet. But I'm gonna be doing stock suspension first because I did do autocross and track day with the stock suspension, and then afterwards with coilovers. So I was able to do like a before and after. I want to do the same thing with rally driving as well. I want to be able to drive on the dirt with a stock suspension, and then drive on the dirt later with like specific suspension. So I'm gonna be doing some changes on that. Chris, won't be too long before winter wheels go on. I know, man. It's been like, okay, so here's the funny thing, because like the other day it was 82, and then by nighttime it was 20, it was like 30. Then the other day after that, it was 28 in the morning, and it was 76 by the afternoon. So I don't know, Missouri. You're gonna have to go home. You're drunk. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but that's, ugh, it makes no sense. So I am sticking with the Summers for now. I'm not messing with them. Let me catch up. Daniel says, did you see the TR expected to cost $40, $50? I have not seen it yet, and I'm still waiting for that number, and I have not been told yet. I am waiting to see. My best guess is the TR is going to be 46. It's going to be 44 or 46. That's or maybe 42. I don't know. It's just anybody's guess. 716 said, I got the group and transmission mount installed this weekend. Yeah, man. I need to get the transmission mount, and I need to get the parent pitch stop. I drove Jordan's car. He actually now has the pitch stop, and it is you can actually tell the difference. The way that he was able to describe it, which is a great way, is when you're in first or you're like a first and second, and you're going around like a parking lot, and the car like jerks a lot when the car's like engine braking, it changes that. Like, it changes the way that feels a lot. And I think after I get it, I am definitely going to be suggesting that pitch stop. I need to pick one up myself. So I got to let Parent know that I need to pick one up. Jordan says, my L is your gain. It's true. Yeah. Guys, if you don't know, Jordan, pretty much because like Jordan lives right next to me, if I sell anything used, Jordan actually has the opportunity to just like steal it from me. Am I willing to repaint my car? If you keep it down the road, your paint is going to be, yeah, dude, that paint is going to be really jacked up. My paint is already really jacked up. Where I live right now, they're still building houses, like in my subdivision, and they still have like another 40, 50 houses to make. And just like the rock chips is terrible. And then when I get on the highway I live on is where a lot of, what are those guys? Semis drive. It's like a major highway for semi traffic. And so I am constantly changing, like seeing rock chips. Like my whole front end is just already messed up. Now, if I paint it, I'm probably not going to paint it. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. I actually do have plans to do like vinyl graphics on it. Like I have an idea, but it was shot down. I'll tell you that idea here in a minute. Inline ice. Yeah. The weather has been incredibly bipolar. Abeling said running the cop plate with billet works. Yeah, man, dude, that thing is probably incredibly short. Fortunato, yeah, I think I am going to, because I want something that is good for rallying, like that's good for the dirt, So I got to start talking to these people about what to get, like what are some of the options, because even these coilovers, this was my first set of coilovers ever, right? I have no concept of coilovers, what they feel like, what the adjustments are, so I thought this was a good way for me to learn more about them before I go off and like either spend money or get something really nice, because I don't want to just jump into the deep end and not know what I'm talking about or not know how to deal with it for my own reasons. Yeah, Jordan, dude, that thing was amazing. I am very excited. I'm excited to get that pitch stop. I'm going to get that put in there. John says, good point on the shift plate. Yeah, not talked about in Colorado with the dust cover. Yeah, that weather's coming for a lot of people. 716. Daniel, so I'm not going to wrap it. I don't want to wrap it. I want to keep the white paint on it. Okay, so here was my idea. I'm going to tell you, let me see if I can pull up a picture, and I'll show you guys exactly what it is that I was going to do. And you'll see why my wife said no. So, let's see. HeavyMetalWRX hood. Let's see if they have. Okay, so here was the idea. So here's a picture. Okay, so this was the idea. Let me actually, you know what? Let me put this in paint, and I'll draw it. I will draw it for you guys. I will draw you guys exactly what it is that I was going to make, and you guys can tell me how crazy I am. Okay, so this is what I was going to make. The idea was I was going to... Well, it's not pin. Pain, what the hell? I was going to put a giant... So my idea for the graphics were I wanted it to represent the heavy metal side of the channel and the heavy metal side of me. And I was like, well, what should I do? And I took inspiration from like different like heavy metal like album covers. And so what I was going to do was I was going to draw a giant goat head right here. It was going to be a big ass goat head right here. And it was going to have like multiple horns, and the horns were going to go over the fender into like the side, right? And then on the side, I was going to do, let me see, side. There we go. So on the side, I was going to do this one. I wasn't 100% sure. So on the side, I was going to do something like, I wanted to do like, so this is where the goat head, the horns would have come right here, right? And I wanted them to float. And then I wanted like a hellscape going across the car like this. And I wanted my logo, like the name HeavyMetalWRX, like written in some sort of like you know, metal band format or whatever. And it was terrible. Like, it's such a badass idea. But let me explain to you why it was bad. My daughter goes to a Christian private school. And already my car stands out over everybody else's car. I could not show up to my daughter's Christian school with like a devil's goat head on the hood. And in a way, I was like, that's a damn good idea. It's a great idea for graphics. It just, you know, maybe a little too much. It may be a little too much for some people. I still kind of like the idea, but I have to figure out something. Jordan, yeah, basically. So you guys understand. Yeah. So I had to go back to the drawing board on this one. So that's why so this plan came, I want to say March. That's when I planned it. And actually, let me tell you before this, let me see if I even have the pictures because I had another plan for graphics before I did this one. And I sent it to a buddy of mine who does he does raps and stuff here in St. Louis. And he was like, that sounds like a great idea. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up. I want to see if I could pull it up and show you guys. It's here somewhere. Oh yeah, dude, here it is. Here is the exact, oh my God, here it is. Look at this. This is the exact idea that I had. Okay, this is going to be a little late for you guys. Look at that. Look how crazy that looks. Okay, but tell me that isn't the most badass thing you've seen, right? Like, it looks cool, but it was going to be incredibly problematic. So I'm giving you guys like a real behind the scenes look of like the shit that goes up in my mind. Like when I think about what I want to do, the first idea, and okay, also like look how long ago this is. I still have the Aeroflow Dynamics lip and it's black. That's how long ago I came up with this idea. If you look behind me, that's the Aeroflow Dynamics lip. It's actually hanging on my shelf. Dude, it would look so awesome. But then when I thought about making the hood scoop black, it didn't make any sense. So this was going to be the design. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I was going to do, this is my buddy Jay in his car. Let me see if I have the picture. Okay, this is what I was going to do. This is what I was going to do. This generic ass shit right here, right? I was actually originally going to put cherry blossoms on the side of the car. And I was going to have a rising sun on the hood. That was the original plan, right? And my buddy was like, it's a great idea. You should do it. But then when I started making it, I was like, yeah, don't worry about the porn pictures. Just ignore everything you see there. This is what my original idea was. I was going to have the rising sun on the hood, and I was going to have cherry blossom leaves on the side. But I was like, hold up. That's not metal at all. That is the opposite of metal. That's like JDM as hell, and I'm not JDM Rex. I'm Heavy Metal Rex. So then I changed the whole idea, and I was like, all right, let's do something else. But unfortunately, that didn't pan out, so the goat head didn't pan out either. So I'm still on the drawing board, actually, on what I want to put. And I don't know yet. I did have another idea. I had an idea that I was going to come up with a couple of different designs, and I was actually going to let the community do a poll everywhere, and I was going to let the community do it and just let them put. I can see some electric guitar sound on the side. Yeah, it's just the idea. Like, the ideas are there. I just need somebody who's really good at drawing to like look into my head and draw what I see, and then we have like a visual representation. Because like the only thing I have is I open up Paint and I start pasting shit, and then I give it to somebody else, and then they come up with like the actual idea. Skull Blossoms actually would be pretty awesome. We got to get fellow. What does it say? 716. We get one of our fellow owners in Texas to send you a small hood ornament. Oh, a horn hood ornament. Dude, I go down to Texas like quite often. My family lives down in Houston, so I could probably pick one up myself. Hey, you know what? If the channel was called like Country WRX, you know how easy it would be? I just have like, oh my God. Like, you know how easy it would be to just put horns on the hood or like on the hood scoop and just make it like just a super cowboy car? It would be very easy to do. And I would just have like tumbleweeds on the side. Inline. Oh my goodness. Okay. Inline X. Here we go. Inline to ice. Here's this. The Stormtrooper was my first idea. When I originally thought about the black and white, even before I had Heavy Metal Rex, when the channel was still DTV, I was actually going to do a Star Wars Stormtrooper build. That was the plan. Dustin Howard, thank you so much for stopping by the stream. It was somebody named Josh, and I did email Josh a couple of now an hour ago. We actually ended up doing the giveaway at about 8:30. Let me see if he responded to my email. I'm giving Josh until Wednesday next week to reply back to the email. If he doesn't, next Friday we're gonna do another live stream and we'll roll again. So let me see if he replied. He has not replied yet, so there's still hope. There's still time. Yeah, actual last name, Josh478. Dude, Jordan, Country WX. Yeah, no, I would never, ever. Okay, no offense to people that like country. Like, I am not a country guy at all. I like Shania Twain. I like Sheryl Crow. That's it. And usually the songs that don't sound like country songs at all. Heavy Metal, what's going on? Reefy BMX, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. Chris, H.R. Geiger stuff. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. My favorite horror movies. I have two favorite horror movies of all time. Number one is Alien. 1979 Alien. Number two, 1982 remake of The Thing by John Carpenter. I would love something like that. It would be so awesome. Like an alien, like a xenomorph holding a guitar. Oh, dude, that would be so awesome. Oh, man, AI is just changing the world. Abe Lincoln said Michelangelo painting, but instead of touching fingers, reaching for a guitar. Yeah. That actually, see, these are like really cool ideas. Inline says, you give it to me and I'll go to Parent and pick it up on Monday. Yeah. Hey, you never know, Inline. It could be next week. It could be you. These are all like really good ideas. And with like the advent of like AI, I completely forgot that I could even use like AI. Let me see, like, is there anything you can do? Like, let's see. Where's graphics generator? Who is like, what's a good AI graphics generator right now? Like, I know some of them are not free. Let's see. Can I join? Is this? No, that's not it. Let's see. AI image generator. Not an image generator. Free AI art generator. Is it Open Art AI? Is that what people have been using to do this stuff with? Create from scratch. Sign up for free. Yeah, I don't like doing all that. But there is a market for you guys. If you guys want to like throw out some suggestions, start making some of that AI art. Back to work. All right, man. Dustin, take care, bro. I'll have another video back at next Tuesday. So we're going to be back on the schedule next Tuesday. Got to get back on that horse, man. Bing has it? Ooh. Chat. Bing images. Co-travel chat. Create. Write a poem with vivid imagery that doesn't rhyme. What? Write, create. Am I missing something? I see shop, code, travel, write, create. Let me share this with you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, dude, the AI stuff is crazy. Yeah, this is gonna be me laying in bed tonight now, just like making random stuff on like AI websites. Here, so I'm on Bing right now. So I've got travel, code, shop. Is it this? Write a poem with vivid imagery that doesn't rhyme. Like, I love WRX. It is the best. Oh, wait, what now? Oh, it's writing. It's not doing the image. Let's see. Midjourney is that? What is this? Midjourney. I'm trying to reach out explaining new heights. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? I have actually not done this yet. So this is new for me. Oh, I gotta use Discord. I don't want to do that. Let me try it. Now I have to try to remember my Discord login. Is it that? It's been so long since I logged in. I am a human. Okay, that's not. Let me see. Gmail.com. Ugh, gotta give him access to everything. Damn AI. Oh yeah, nope, ain't paying. That's not happening. I know there's a couple of free ones. Oh yeah, here was the winner. Josh478 was the winner. Is it free in Discord? Can you get into Discord and do it for free? Ugh, I haven't opened Discord on this desktop in like forever. Let me see. Come on. Ugh. People have asked me to make a Discord, but I feel like it's a little too soon to make a Discord for the channel. Like, I don't know if it's worth it yet. Because, like, what are you guys going to talk to me about that you don't? I mean, most of you guys just, like, message me on Instagram. So, like, I don't mind. Yeah, congrats. Hey, Oval Shrimp, man. Welcome. Congrats to Josh478. So, he hasn't won yet, right? He's still in the works, right? He still needs to do, he still needs to respond. All right. So this is actually my... This is my Discord. This is actually my Discord from gaming. All right. You guys are going to have to guide me. First 30 images are free? How do we get there? You guys are going to have to guide me. I'm dumb. I don't know these things. Okay. We'll figure all this out. I'll figure it out later. I don't want to take up precious stream time. I could be hanging out with you guys doing stuff like this. So I'll figure it out. So I'm actually going to be... Yes, I do. Oh boy, John. Here we go. I have been playing Destiny since Destiny 1. And I have pretty much played by myself the entire time. When Destiny 2 came out, I started playing with my wife's friends from World of Warcraft. And it was 5 of them. And they needed a 6th so they could do raids. So Destiny 2 was the first time I ever raided in my life. And I actually only did one raid, and it was the Leviathan, which I thought was so much fun. And I've been playing Destiny 2 on and off for the past few years, and I actually stopped playing a little bit, I'd say 2 seasons ago. Actually, I want to say I stopped playing at Lightfall. I did not like Lightfall at all. I thought it was terrible. I hated everything about it. And I was really disappointed and upset because I love Destiny. I love Destiny a lot. And even though I play by myself, it was like one of my decompression Like I use it to like kind of decompress from the day. Like I would lay down in bed and I would pop on Destiny and just do like a nightfall or two and play for like an hour and go to bed. Like that's all I did. That's basically how I play Destiny. And it just got more and more boring, and I didn't like any of the seasons. And Lightfall came out, and I was really excited. And Lightfall, I thought, was just not good. And then now with everything that's been going on now, I'm like, dude, like, because I watched Paul Tassi and everybody else, and I think it just sucks, like, what's been going on with Bungie. And you know what's funny? I actually applied for a job at Bungie last year. And I got into like the second round of emails, and then somebody else beat me out to it. I was going to be a project manager over there, and they said no. Yeah, Bungie's not doing very well. TOTK. Oh, Dave, you're talking about Tears of the Kingdom. I don't have a Switch. Okay, I actually use like the Ryujinx or whatever, and like use the emulators to play. I finished. What was the first one? Breath of the Wild. It was fantastic. I have not gotten a chance to go back and play Tears of the Kingdom because, like, ever since I started doing YouTube and my daughter moved to kindergarten, my gaming time has gone, like, bloop, all the way down. Like, the little time I had to, like, play video games went out the window once I started, like, focusing on YouTube. And so now I don't really get the chance to play. It is still on my to-do list. I did start it. I did enjoy the little bit that I played. And I need to get back to it because I love Zelda. It's like one of my favorite gaming series of all time is Legend of Zelda. That's why if you guys have been to the channel since last year, you know my beanie is my favorite beanie, and it's a Legend of Zelda beanie. And I wear it all winter long, right? And I love it. And I do, Dave, I'm going to play it. I'm going to make an effort to play it. I finished Armored Core 6 finally. I love it. I started playing Alan Wake. I skipped everything else. I skipped Starfield. I have Starfield. I have Baldur's Gate, but I pretty much skipped them. Spider-Man. I've been trying to finish Spider-Man, and I can't. I have such a hard time with open world games. And I've been playing Alan Wake 2 because it's a game. My wife, she likes watching me play games. And she likes watching like fun story-based games where there's like a lot of dialogue and a lot of stuff that happens. So I started playing Callisto Protocol because it was free on PS Plus. And I haven't beaten that. I started playing Final Fantasy 16. I haven't beaten that. I actually haven't even beaten Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I still have to finish that. And I started playing Alan Wake just like 2 nights ago. And oh man, I am in it, dude. I want to play this until it is finished. And once I finish that, I'm going to play another game. Okay, Reefy BMX, I have actually finished every Uncharted game. I love that. That is such a great series. It is fantastic. So I fully caught up on Uncharted. And my wife is actually, I remember when Uncharted 4 came out, we went to Redbox, picked it up, came home, and I started in the morning. And by nighttime, I had it finished. And my wife, she sat next to me and watched the entire game. She loves story games. Like, she likes playing games, too. Like, that's actually how we met. We actually met on World of Warcraft. So she likes playing video games as well. It's just she gets more tired. Like, she gets burned out a little easier than I do during the day. So she likes to just lay down and just watch me play. So she likes story games. So right now I'm playing Alan Wake. As soon as I finish Alan Wake, the next game I start, I promise you, Dave, I got to finish Zelda. I'm going to get back to Zelda, and I'm going to play that. Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero since I was a kid. Spider-Man has always been my favorite superhero because he's, like, the most relatable. You know, he was a nerd like me, and I was like, oh, man, finally one of us, you know? And so it pains me that I haven't finished Spider-Man, and I am slowly playing it on PC, like Spider-Man Remastered. And once that's finished, I'm going to pick up Spider-Man 2, and I'm going to get through that as well. Bro, these games are just getting bigger, right? Like, I know everybody wants like a 300-hour game. I don't. I want like a 10-hour game that I can get in, do the stuff, and get out, right? Like, so that I feel like I finished a game, because otherwise, if I play, I'll give you an example. If I play an Assassin's Creed game, I'll have to start it now, and I won't finish it until like summer next year. That's just how it is with gaming right now. It's not good. It's rough for me. But anyway, speaking of rough, it is getting late. I am actually going to end this stream here in like the next 5-6 minutes. I love Assassin's Creed, right? And I finished Assassin's Creed 1, 2. I finished Odyssey and Origins because they're a lot of fun. I love Assassin's Creed. It's just they're just such big games. Oh, okay. So guitars. No, that right there is a Schecter. This is a Schecter C1. Oh, I just like clocked myself in the face. It is a Schecter C1 Hellraiser. Love this guitar. I got this on sale. This is like a $1,200 guitar. I got this on sale at Guitar Center. $400, $450. I was actually on vacation. Oh, you got hockey in an hour? All right, man. In line. Thanks so much for stopping by, dude. That's really cool. My daughter actually started playing field hockey. If that makes you feel good. Yeah, this is such a fantastic guitar. It is neck through design. It's a neck through, and it has the string through body. It has like the Grover tuners and EMG pickups, and the best part, it coil taps, so you can actually split them. And $450 for this thing, and this has been such an amazing guitar. I'm again, not like the best guitarist, but like I love it. This is my favorite guitar. Now, the other guitars I have are like just pieces of shit guitars. Like this acoustic guitar I got for like $70 is garbage. That's like an old Ibanez Gax 50. I bought that for like $200. I have this one that everybody talks about. My mother-in-law won this in a raffle. It's like a really shitty guitar that they just painted Bud Light, and I actually use it for fun. I don't. It's not a guitar I use to sound good. But this one actually sounds good. And I know that I told you guys I would make like a video talking about music and cameras. And I am still going to do that one of these days. I have a lot of video ideas, and I just got to start. I got to start making a spreadsheet and like keeping track of all my music, my video ideas. And here in the next few weeks, I am actually going to be writing a few more songs because I feel like I've milked the same 6-7 tracks way too much, and I want to get a couple more tracks written just for future videos. Yes, Inline, I would love a 7-string, and if I get a 7-string, it's probably going to be a Schecter because they do sell like a pretty decently priced 7-string for like, I think used I can get it for like maybe $200. I don't actually have any amps. I use Neural DSP on my computer. That's how I write all my music. Daniel Strasser, thank you so much for stopping by, man. Oil change time on the... Ooh, that's a fancy car, too. Play something simple. Oh, dude, Ibanez Gem would be a dream, right? That is a really nice playing guitar, and I'm a huge fan of Steve Vai. So let me see. Can I even play anything? You know what? Hold on. Let me go grab this little amp real quick. All right, here we go. I ran away. So I have this. This is what I practice with. This is a Boss Katana Mini, and it is one of the best practice amps I have ever bought. And so usually if I'm like just chilling, playing, I just plug up to this, and it's real easy. So I guess I could play you guys something super basic. I was not planning on doing this at all. Like, hopefully it actually comes through. Where did I put the... Let me see if this actually comes through. Tell me if you guys can hear that. Oh, boy. That is a little out of tune. Let me tune it real quick. And I guess I could play you guys like... Yeah, man, Rip Chester. I am a huge Linkin Park fan, man. That's kind of like us in our like mid-30s. Bro, that's where it was at, bro. Man, Linkin Park changed my life. Even to this day, I listen to so many like Linkin Park songs. For me, it was Hybrid Theory, Reanimation, Meteora. I love the other albums too, but those three albums, that was my high school, right? And as a nerd with like angst, bro, that's where it was at. Let me get. Where's my guitar strings? I think I'm actually tuned to D. Yeah. I am tuned to D standard, so you're gonna hear it's gonna sound a little funky. Wow. I usually don't play to an audience because I'm incredibly self-conscious. All right, hopefully that isn't too loud. So let me play you guys something. Tell me if you recognize. First of all, can you guys hear this? Tell me if you hear this. Let me plug it maybe a little bit closer over here. It's not too loud, is it? Okay. All right. So here is a band that I really, really love these days. I've been a huge fan of them most recently. And tell me if you guys know this song. Now I got to remember how to play it. You guys are putting me on the spot now. Oh my God. How do you... dude, how do you... Let me think. Hold on. You guys know who that is? Probably not. Or maybe. No, it's Ghost. Or okay, well maybe you guys would know this. Oh, I can't even play it. Yeah, it is Ghost. Yeah. So it's been so long since I've like actually sat down and played like other people's songs. I'm like low key choking because you guys are watching me. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna try. Let me hear. Oh, dude, I don't know how to play Sleep Token. How about dude, I actually don't even really know how to play like a lot of band songs, like other than just like random songs. Do you guys know Opeth? No, I don't know how to play. I have no idea how to play any Linkin Park songs, to be honest. You know what? I could probably like look it up right now and just like learn the tabs. It's not hard to do. Here, what about this is like install videos. You guys are so funny. Oh, what about how does it go? Do you guys know who that is? That's yes, Chris. Songster is exactly what I use, bro. I can't play anything like that. That was if you guys don't know, that was Black Sabbath. Into Into the Void. Black Sabbath, Into the Void. There's a little bit of war pigs for you guys. Let's see, do I even know, like, I know like rando ass like Opeth. I know like a lot of like doom metal bands. But what I like to write, I like to write doom metal. My favorite music is doom metal because it's just so sad, you know. War Pigs, yeah, that's what I was playing. How does War Pigs go? What about some? What about some? Yeah, now you guys are just throwing out all these requests. I cannot play. I cannot play Raining Blood. I cannot. I remember trying to play it a long time ago, and there was just no way. There was no way that I could. I have no idea how to play any of that. So is this what it's gonna be now? It's. Oh yeah. By the way, here's my Mickey Mouse pajamas. You guys haven't seen that. What about? What about some? Black Sabbath Dio. Dio with Black Sabbath. What's your next part you're putting on the Rex? Dude, Reefy, it's going to be probably the shift plate. BilletWorks shift plate is what I'm going to do next. How does that go? This is, if you guys know Black Sabbath, when Dio was in it, this is After All. How's it go? I just know like random riffs all over the place. Sounds good, man. Should have that coming up next. Well, probably not next week because there's a couple of discussions I need to do. Some Metallica. Okay. Do I even know how to play any Metallica? Do I know? Yeah, I'm trying to play one. I don't remember how to play it. You know what? I can pull it up right now. I don't have to like guess how to play these. I can actually just pull them up and just play them. You guys want to hear some Metallica? I'll play some Metallica. Why not? Where is it? How does it go? Where is the... This is not what I expected to do tonight. Is play you guys guitars. All right. Oh yeah, Ender Sandman. Oh my God, I used to know how to play Ender Sandman. I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if I can't play it. Yeah, I don't. I don't know how to play any Metallica songs, bro. Nice Android guy. Yeah, actually, I broke my Android. It's so busted. I actually just got my wife's phone. I've got her another phone, so I need to move everything over to here. Okay, all right. For you, Reefy, let me find Linkin Park. What I've done. I have never tried to play a single Linkin Park song in my life. Let's see. How hard is it? Linkin Park. What I've done. Okay. Oh, so they just do like just straight up power chord, like bar chords. Oh, but I'm also in D though. That's a problem. It doesn't sound good with it with it on D. Here, let me see if I can fix this because this is all like jacked up. It's so what Linkin Park has in the background for rhythm is like super basic, you know. It's not like super complicated. That's the whole riff that plays in the background. Pretty much the entire song. It is, let's see if it'll, I don't think it's going to focus, but it's the same. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's the same riff throughout the whole song. Like it's no different. Thanks for stopping by, Oval Man. Take care. Here, okay, let me see if I even remember how to play Enter Sandman. It's been so long. Dude, I used to be able to play Rage, like a Rage song. Let me see. And how's it go? That. How does it go? Let me think. Is it 3/4? No, wait. That's basically it. Oh goodness, Rage Against Me. I don't even know that song, Calm Like a Bomb. All right. I'm like, I see. This is the problem with me playing guitar. I'm not really good at guitar when I'm like playing other people's songs. It's because I don't practice enough. I like to write whatever it is I like to write. So I like to write very doom, slow stuff. So. I don't know. When I sit down and Korn would be. I love doom metal, bro. Doom metal is one of my favorite bands. Is My Dying Bride. I have like 35 songs lyrically written that I told myself that one day that I would write the music to them and then sing them. But that day just hasn't. That day hasn't come. How does it go? God, now I'm like thinking of all the different songs that I don't even know how to play the songs that I wrote. I would love to have somebody to sit next to and play Gold Bond Medicated Powder Joe Tinder. What the hell? That's amazing. I should learn how to play some Korn. That'd be pretty odd. I don't think it would be that tough to play. You just need like a 7-string or maybe like an 8-string. Inland said you don't want to know the first song I learned. What was it? Was it what song was it in Line Ice? What was the first song you learned? Review said, bro, I did some R&B songs that came out really good. Never put dude. Okay, I actually used to write. Let me post this. I will show you guys. Just a face. If you would like to know more about things I have done, you can actually look up DJ Electromental on Reverb Nation. This is all of my music. It's not all of it, but the way that all of this started was a long time ago. There was a radio station that used to play techno music, and my sister and I used to listen to it, and that radio station got shut down. And we didn't have any other place to listen to techno music. So I told my sister, I said, I'll write us some music, and we can listen to it, just me and you. So I sat down. I wrote this right here, Techno 1, 2, 3, all the way to 14. I wrote a whole ass techno album for my sister and I. And she was my audience, and she would tell me what she liked, what she didn't like, and I would tweak it. And so this is like all my music that I've written for that. And then in between, all the songs that you hear on the channel are these songs right here. Metal Untitled, Egypt, 12/16, 7/16, 7/9, 5/9. This is actually the month and day and month that I wrote them. It's DJ Electromental. I'll throw it in the chat here if you guys are really interested in seeing what I've been doing. Where is the chat? There it is. And it has my metal stuff, it has my techno stuff, and it actually has like I did actually write a few hip hop tracks too. Let me see. Does this play? I don't know if you guys can hear that. I wrote this like, oh my god. I wrote this 12 years ago. Just the beat. Because I was real into hip hop a lot. I actually wanted to rap at one point. I mean, it's not bad, but it's super basic, right? It's nothing special. I had like 2 more tracks, but I lost them over the years. I don't know where they went. Can you believe at one point I probably could have been Hip Hop WRX? It's super basic. Never unfinished. My plan was like I would write them one day and like send something. Did you send them to? I think I saw you sent them to send them an email. But you guys can check all this stuff if you want. It's obviously you don't have to. This is the music part is just a passion that I love, and I love listening to music so much that I figured why not, just play it too, It's fun to do. Oh yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's talk about some Subaru because I am gonna hop off here in like a few minutes. So let's finish it up with some actual like Subaru related stuff. Let's see. What do you got? Reefy says, not to get off topic. No, you are on topic when it comes to Subaru things. What's the question? How you like the new WRX? I have an 09 thinking about getting another one, but STI. Okay, so here's the thing. The STI is a fantastic car. If you have an STI or you have the ability to get an STI, I'm still going to recommend it because when I bought my WRX, my 21 WRX, I didn't want to buy a WRX. I actually was looking for an STI, but COVID prices just killed it, right? People wanted like $30,000 for an STI with like 45,000 miles. I was like, that's not going to happen. So I ended up buying a brand new WRX because it just financially made better choice. Now, if you're looking for daily driving and future mods, like just like light mods, the VB is the way to go, right? Unless you're going, okay, this is something that STI owners don't understand, and I will fight every one of them because I 95% guaranteed that the reason they bought the STI was the STI transmission, the brakes, and the differentials. They don't use them, and I will fight you all day long. Yeah, you're like driving around on like, the back roads and stuff, but like nothing, unless you are Mother Ken Block out there, rest his soul, you are not driving an STI to its full capacity. So get a WRX, add a couple of parts to it, and it is just as good in that daily capacity. Now, if you are constantly going to the track, the STI will be the better car, hands down. It just comes with the parts you need. It comes with the front rear differential, comes with the center differential, which is very nice. Comes with the big brakes already. Slightly stiffer suspension. That's pretty much the things that people do to WRXs. So it's something to think about. Inline says, now I play stuff like Kill Switch, Engage, Corn Slipknot. Man, I wish I could play heavier stuff. You said, the first song, I didn't even see that. You said the first song you played was Guns N' Roses' Paradise City. That's awesome, man. Dave by hip hop WRX is my alias. Well, right, could be, man. I was deep into hip hop. I actually still have my old subwoofer amp that I've been meaning to put into the WRX. It's a Kicker IX 1000.1. It's a 1,000 watt D block monoblock amp, and I've been meaning to put it in the car. I really want to get another subwoofer. Blink said, if you haven't bought your shift plate yet, I would highly recommend you buy a shift plate unless you reuse the dust cover. Oh yeah. Interesting. So I actually already have the BilletWorks shift plate. I already bought it. So it's what I have now. But if that's the case, I may end up looking into getting the Cobb one just for that exact reason. E30 or 485 currently have Cobb charge pipe, top mounted cooler, BMS intake, and Borla catback. Okay. To be honest, the E30 and fully 85 thing it's more of a convenience factor because now, to be fair, you will be running a tiny bit lean when you're running E85. It's just a fact. With the way that the injectors are, the injector window is not adjustable at the moment, and so they can only shoot so much ethanol into the engine. And that is the issue I ran into on the dyno, where when Graham was originally tuning it, we ended up hitting this limit where it looked like we were running out of fuel pressure, but really we were running out of gas to shoot in there. So both will be fine, to be honest. If you have fully 85 and you're confident with it, it's worth having the map just so you don't have to do the mixing. But if you're going to start running fully 85 or even E70, you will be hitting with, your gas mileage will drop. So that's something to think about. If gas mileage is a factor, you can get a really decent E30 tune very close to E85 map and not sacrifice the gas mileage. That's the one thing I loved about the E30 is I still got very good gas mileage on it. So that's something to think about. 10th FW for the win says, I just got my STI a couple of months ago, certified 22,000 miles, 2020. I'm in Chicago. Suburbs in our market, we're still paying, yeah. To be honest, again, if I had the option between the WRX and the STI when I bought my VA, STI hands down. Now, would I have sold my STI for a VB? Probably not. This is something that I struggle with too. Like, if I had bought that STI then, I don't know if any of this even would have been a thing, like at all. There's no way, because like nobody gives a shit about STI, you know. But I would have still kept it. Inline Nice Man, hey, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you win that hockey game, man. Kick some butt out there. Yeah, man. When it comes to STI, stock for stock, the STI is a better car. It just is. You know, when in the terms of like a track car, as a daily, the VB is a better daily, and the mod road is just so much better. You know, so much. Anyway, I'm like 18 minutes over what I said I was gonna do because y'all got me playing like songs I can't even play. So anyway, guys, thank you everybody for coming by the stream. This was a lot of fun. I will do another one soon. I won't last 4 months before doing another one. Last question, Blake Green, have you had to replace your clutch yet? No. I've been running with 400 torque for pretty much as long as I can remember, and I have done at least 200 launches and rolls combined at 400 torque, and so far, no issue. And of course, I mean, I expect any day now I should probably see something because I'm coming up to 26,000 miles, but if something happens, you guys will be the first to know. So anyway, thank you again, 716. Thank you so much. 10th for the win. Thank you so much. Abe Lincoln, thank you so much. Everybody who's still here, thank you so much. Chris, take care, and we'll hang out again. We'll hang out again for sure. Anyway, I'll see you guys.